Every successful brand has a beginning. Today, we sit down with a fashion entrepreneur who has turned her skills into a business. What were the struggles? What were the wins? You don't want to miss this. Hi Halima, it's good to have you on the podcast.
Hi Fatima.
What is your own plan after graduation?
Well, I plan that after my graduation, I should open a fashion store.
Do you have any advice for entrepreneurs?
Be God fearing and keep to your words.
What platform have been the most effective for your business and why?
What's up?
Beautiful. Many business struggle with consistency online. Today they are on, tomorrow they are off. So how do you maintain an active presence?
Well, I ensure that I don't run out of data and I make sure my lacking is being visible and my cover is visible also.
Beautiful. Campus Hustlers with Fatima Zakariyya. Every successful brand has a beginning. Today, we sit down with a fashion entrepreneur who has turned her skills into a business. What were the struggles? What were the wins? You don't want to miss this. Hi, welcome to yet another interesting episode of Campus Hustlers, your weekly dose of entrepreneurial spirit unfiltered. I'm your host, Fatima Zakariyya. I am an entrepreneur, a corporate event anchor, a voiceover talent, and of course, I am a podcaster. Joining me on today's episode of Campus Hustlers is Halima Nuradeen, a passionate fashion entrepreneur and a 300-level student of geography education at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. As the founder of HarLeeMarh's Couture, she seamlessly blends creativity and craftsmanship to design stunning outfits while also selling jersey veils and stylish shoes. Her journey into fashion started long before university, armed with an NCE qualification and hands-on experience as a seamstress and fashion enthusiast. She has built a brand that caters to women seeking elegance and modesty in their style. Through HarLeeMarh's Couture, Halima has not only created a thriving business but has also inspired others by proving that passion, skills, and determination can transform dreams into reality. She is on a mission to expand her brand, refine her craft, and make her mark in the fashion industry, all while balancing the demands of academics and entrepreneurship. Hi Halima, it's good to have you on the podcast.
Hi Fatima, I'm happy to be here today.
I'm glad you are. I hope you bring all the entrepreneurship energy to my podcast.
Yeah.
You are ready to enlighten our listeners.
Yes.
Alright, so Halima, let's start this way. How did your journey as a seamstress and a fashion entrepreneur begin? How did you start?
Well, it started as a family occupation because both my parents engaged in fashion designer and also my siblings are also fashion designer. Up to date, my father is still a fashion designer.
Wow, your dad sew?
Yeah, unisex, both male and female clothes.
Wow, interesting. So it's more of a family thing.
Yeah.
But were you forced to learn it?
No, I'm not forced to learn it. I could remember then I used to go to my daddy's shop.
Okay.
From then I started because I like fashion. I like dressing modesty. So that's the main reason that triggered me, even just for myself, not for others. But gradually, I began to sewing for myself. My friends see it on me, they like me, they began to bring their clothes to me, then they refer me to customers.
Beautiful, interesting. I love that. Also, shout out to mom and dad and siblings that are listening right now. Thank you. Alright, so Halima, why did you choose to sell jersey veils and shoes and other fashion things alongside sewing clothes?
Because of my customer. Once I finished sewing for them, they were like, Halima, where can we get the edges, that color veil if I use for these shoes? So I just think that if I start this business of veil and shoe, I will make it from there. And I also sell hijab, ready-made hijab, because I have someone that anytime you just need hijab, we will just collaborate on the price. Yeah, I send hijab. In the campus now, I still sell hijab to people. So that is how I come up with jersey, veil, shoe, and hijabs.
Wow, beautiful. I get that. This is a very beautiful business strategy. I would also love to copy. Wow, getting everything at the same place. It's interesting. I love it.
Thank you.
So now, being a student and an entrepreneur at the same time can be tough. I know. I am there, so I can tell. So how do you manage both?
It's really tough. but it has to do with planning. Actually, I don't really display my products in the school, and I don't go room by room.
Okay.
But from my roommates, they'll refer their friends to me, and whenever their friend needs it, I will go and meet that person in that person's room. We talk about the prices, what color, what size, this and that. So I used to donate like 2 hours of my
Time
time
in a day.
for that.
Okay.
Because I have to read. I have to focus on what's brought into the school. That is how
Wow, interesting. Proper planning. I get that.
Yes.
It's interesting, Halima. All right, so Halima, what makes Halima's culture unique compared to other fashion brands? Even here on campus, I can count 1, 2, 3, even up to 10 fashion brands that I know that are also thriving like you are. So what make you unique?
I sell qualities goods.
Okay.
And I sew with quality sewing materials. And I don't disappoint unless if it's warrants. And even though I'm going to disappoint you, I will let you know before the time due that I have a problem. I will be able to deliver. I make sure I inform my customer. And I also keep to my words.
Beautiful. You are indeed unique. I love it. Okay, so now, Halima, any success stories so far?
Alhamdulillah. Okay. There is one of my customer. Her name is Ikma. She's married. Our wedding was last year, October. She talked to me about sewing all her clothes, even the bridesmaid clothes. That was when I was in school, doing the second semester of my 211, and I promised her that once we forget it before that time, I will ensure that I sew your clothes. And within the interval of a month, I sew more than 10 clothes.
Wow, interesting.
And those clothes were really great on her. Even her wedding dress was elegant.
I love it, and that is indeed a success story. All right, so Halima, a future vision. We have had discussion with a lot of student entrepreneurs. Some of them will tell me that they would like to continue with entrepreneurship even after school. Some of them say they want to join both. Some of them say, no, I even want to focus just on my entrepreneurship. I don't even want to work with my degree. So tell me, what is your own plan after graduation?
I plan that after my graduation, I should open a fashion store, which include clothes, hijabs, jewelry, shoes, bag, anything that deal with fashion, because I'm into fashion also.
And fashion is not restricted.
It's
there
not
is no limitation to what you can sell when it comes to fashion.
Yes.
Beautiful. I love that.
And I even have the intention to further my education.
Okay.
Like after school, opening a store, then I have to further with my master's program, that is postgraduate program. So I have it in mind.
Wow. And Halima, you think you can do both?
Yes, I can do both.
You're a strong woman.
Thank you. You can say that again.
Alright, we have been listening to you, all that you've been saying. I have really learned a whole lot from you so far, so good. So tell us, do you have any advice for student entrepreneurs? Any advice for them or entrepreneurs in general?
One of the advice I have for them is to be God-fearing. You have to fulfill your promises. Keep to your words. And they should also know how to plan themselves with the business and the academy. One should not affect each other. It just have to be like,
you should be able to strike a balance.
Yes, between the two.
Beautiful. So if you're listening right now, Halima is telling you that you should be God-fearing and you should try as much as possible to strike a balance between your academic and your entrepreneurial activities. If you plan properly, you are going to succeed and you will achieve greatness. Alright, so Halima, quickly before we dive into the second segment of the podcast, where can listeners find you?
They can find me to my social media platform, which is Facebook.
Okay, what's your name on Facebook?
Halima Nuradeen. I have 2 accounts on Facebook. One is Halima and the other one is Halima Nuradeen.
Alright.
The Instagram page, Halima's Culture. TikTok, Halima.
Beautiful. I'll definitely drop that in the description box. Thank you so much for that. Alright, listeners, we are about to dive into the second segment of the podcast. Halima and I are going to be discussing building a strong online presence in this segment of the podcast. You know, social media is a game changer for businesses, but only if you use it right. In this segment, we're going to explore how entrepreneurs can maximize their online presence to grow their brand. Get ready to take notes, because I am ready to take my notes. Alright, so Halima, in today's digital age, having an online presence is crucial for businesses. How has social media helped Halima's culture grow?
Social media has helped me grow by posting my work and my product in my social media platform and sending it to my friends and family for them to repost me. That is how it works. Once they have someone in their contact, they do tell me, they refer that person to me. That is how it works for me.
Beautiful. Alright, so now what platform have been the most effective for your business and why?
WhatsApp.
Beautiful.
Because most of the time I post my work and product on it, and I usually stay active more on WhatsApp than any other platform. Once I verify a customer to me, once that person drop a message for me on WhatsApp,
You will reply instantly.
it might not be instantly, but let's say some minutes, because I also deal with some other stuff on my WhatsApp,
Okay.
which make me to be more online. So I'm very active on WhatsApp.
You know, you are not the first person to tell me that WhatsApp is your most effective platform for business. So I'm not really surprised. And I can tell that, okay, I think almost all businesses, they are more active on WhatsApp. And that's because the connectivity there, like the interaction there, yes, it is more swift. Like
than other social media platforms.
Yes, I get it. All right, so now, Halima, what specific strategies have you used to attract and engage customers online?
I make sure I satisfy my customers. With that, they're able to refer more customers to me.
So customer satisfaction is key. That's your strategy. Customer satisfaction.
Yes.
You satisfy your customer and they refer you. Yes, that is a very good strategy. True. If you satisfy me, if you give me what I want, I ordered for pink and you give me pink, definitely I will refer you, because that shows that you are trustworthy.
That's just it.
Yes. All right. So now, Halima, many business struggle with consistency online. Today they are on, tomorrow they are off. So how do you maintain an active presence?
Well, I ensure that I don't run out of data, and I make sure my LinkedIn is being visible and my profile is visible also.
Beautiful. You know, I can actually relate to what you just said, and it is very, very important for entrepreneurs. Why would you hide your last name? For a reason. As an entrepreneur, I used to advise, it does not make sense for an entrepreneur to be hiding their last name, making your profile picture not visible to everyone. Okay, if I call, your profile picture should speak. I should know who I am dealing with. Did I see those on your profile picture, or I should see a picture of you to tell me that, okay, this is the person I'm dealing with. I love that, and that is very, very important. All right, so now, Halima, have you ever faced negative feedback or challenges with online customers, and how did you handle it?
Actually, I've never faced any. If I don't have, I say I don't have it. If I have, I have it.
Beautiful. So no challenges like, ask for pink, why do you give me red? Ask for dark pink, why do you give me light pink? You don't have cases like that? Wow, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so Halima, now, what advice would you give to student entrepreneurs trying to build an online presence?
My advice for student entrepreneurs, they should be always present online. That's it. They should be active, stay active. They should not run out of data. Battery, and their LinkedIn profile should be also same, so that when a customer chatted up, you know that this person just left online. Maybe let's give it some minutes. That person might reply. You understand? Maybe your last name was showing yesterday. You know that customer must have think that I have to call this person.
Yes, so beautiful.
Is not sure that that person will be online today.
Yes, I get it.
So that.
But if you hide it, I cannot see your last name. So how do I know? Should I call? Should I wait? I get it. For somebody like me, I have two WhatsApp. I have my business WhatsApp and I have my personal WhatsApp. On my personal WhatsApp, I can choose to do anything I want. I can choose to hide my last name, which I don't even do that. But then if you feel like it is necessary for you to do all these things that you want to hide your last name, I think you should have two WhatsApp, a personal WhatsApp and your business WhatsApp. Yes, okay, you can do whatever you wish. Very, very important. Alright, so Halima, it has really been an amazing time with you. Thank you so much for coming on my podcast.
Thank you so much for having me here, and I hope that I've been able to encourage a lot of students.
I have also learned from you, and I know that our listeners also learned a whole lot from you, because as for me, my note is filled up already. I have made a whole lot of jottings from Halima. Alright, hustlers, that's all we have for you today. I hope this episode ignites your entrepreneurial fire. Rate and review this podcast using the hashtag Campus Hustlers on all social media platforms. If you're yet to subscribe, hit the subscribe button now. Until next week, stay hungry, stay focused, and keep hustling. Bye-bye.
Campus Hustlers with Fatima, Zakariyya.